Surely not. You've got to throw them away.
No.
That is 30,000, and the way Papa Giorgio is fiddling, it's almost as if he's being given the rope to hang himself and is stringing up the noose.
Is he talking himself into the fact that Clayton is bluffing all the time? Is he going to re-raise? Oh, surely not. He's only seen a few cards that Clayton's been on the steel with. You can't always have bad cards.
I tell you, it's amazing how in poker you can just peer over the edge of the precipice and...
Right.
Oh, the difference
no.
between winning and losing is just on a razor-thin leash. Is there any way that Dave Clayton's not going all in here?
All in more.
Well, it would be a brilliant trap to just call.
All in.
All in.
Oh, now he knows he's beaten.
Papa Giorgio has just fallen face first into the mud here. Do you think the light has dawned here?
I think he may have to have a look to see if these have changed into a pair of jacks from the King 6 he's got. And they obviously haven't.
Poor Andy Papa Giorgio has done half his stack in this pot. And you have to respect the play, but so ill-timed.
Well, he saw a couple of hands ago Dave Clayton with that Jack 3 on the steel. Then all of a sudden he re-raised when he thought he may have been stealing the next time.
Pass.
And finally gives them up. Damaged but not out. And this man goes from strength to strength.
Yeah, at one point Dave Clayton was the low man on the totem pole. Now, 3 players left and 313,000. Very strong.
How quickly this game, you can be doing everything right, and all of a sudden one thing goes wrong and you're just in bits, reeling, trying to regroup, trying to work out where it all went wrong. How can you get back? The air of confidence around the table changes. Everybody looks at you like a weakling from the position of strength you were in. Clayton's hitting the cards now.
He sure is.
Raise.
He's having a fantastic run. More Barkas won't call unless he's got something decent. Oh. He's had the whole range, hasn't he, really?
He has. Barkas slow played last time and he got himself in trouble with the ace-king this time. Let's put the money in now, he says. And will Clayton be willing to?
Well, he's got chips to play about with, but
Double.
not really that many chips to play about with.
45,000.
Barkas doesn't really want to call.
That's 10, 20, 25.
25, 25 to 50.
Yeah.
There's a 50 there.
Yeah, it's 35, 45. You've got to put out another 5,000 for me.
I
It's
do
the
believe,
minimum re-raise,
yeah,
which means that really Clayton could well be calling.
well, he's well priced in here. I mean, if he knew what Barkas had, 2 overcards is actually
Not bad.
No.
But he's got to put the money in on the maths of it to
yeah.
dictate. Oh no, he's
Yeah,
gone
it's
all
all
in.
in.
Wow. Oh. Well, it's roughly 50-50, so it's going to end up a 50-50 race. He didn't have to go all in. He could have probably called and see what the flop brought down. But now he's put Barkas to a massive test. The
Part-
jacks, you can get away from jacks quite easily. Don't be fooled into thinking you can't, and Barkas could very well throw them away. But can he afford to?
That's what he's trying to figure out now. He's left himself with over 100,000 if he does decide to fold. And it's a
Well-
pretty itchy decision.
Well, if he knew what Clayton had, I think he probably might well go for it. Do you think? I
I would say
think
it's
you
a
have to,
certainty,
yeah. But I mean, what's he up? You worried about a pair of queens, pair of kings, a pair of aces, which makes him severely the underdog.
I mean, he might be thinking the best I am is 50-50. And more likely 4-1 underdog. Clayton,
Can he live to fight another day? He's getting prepared to throw these out. He's just
he
busted.
has folded. No limit hold'em players. I hate going bust with jacks. Dave Clayton has pulled out ahead. He plays often and he's showing his superiority. 383,000 and Barkas and Papa Giorgio. Are they playing to take him on? This tournament poker game, which is the new rage, is really for the new breed.
Yes, and one of the biggest reasons about the fact you can wait forever in a cash game is the blinds don't go up. The blinds don't
Raise.
increase. Clayton getting busy with an ace, 7.
Although that said,
Raise 30
Doyle
more,
Brunson,
40
who's
in
well
total.
over the age of 70, seems to still be doing it day in and day out against the young guys, doesn't he? And the raise has come from the button, and
All in.
He's had everything now. He's had the whole set. He's
Fast.
had every one of them. This is how he's going to make money, by getting big cards. But you don't every day of your life get the hands that Barkas has had tonight.
40,000.
He's had a miracle set of hands during this 57. We've only had 57 hands of cards. He's had aces, kings, queens, jacks.
Clayton feels like he may be priced in, and Barkas is playing. He's playing the strategy that got him to this point, and if he wins this pot, he will be either the chip leader or very close to it. There's 218,000 in here, and the king's in control.
Well, as long as an ace doesn't come up, what timing for Barkas to hit another big hand. And the 7 comes up.
Barkas needs to avoid the 7 or the ace. It would be actually
2 clubs would also help Clayton, but that's a long shot.
would be a desperate beat for Barkas if he doesn't get this through. It looks good now. No bullet, no 7. Double through. And sometimes in poker, the most unlikely things can happen. And although you say Barkas is very tight, he's given himself an opportunity that several other players in this heat didn't give themselves because they were so fast.
Yes, obviously Clayton didn't have to call. Nobody made him put his chips in after the all-in from Barkas. Although he would have thought that he would have been getting the correct pot odds to have to put the money in. So Barkas is up to 218,000. Papa Giorgio now chip trailer. Clayton somewhat slaughtered, but still in a healthy position.
It's far from over yet.
These should be aces, I think. No, they're
Pass.
not. There's a surprise. And there's
All
another
in.
all-in manoeuvre.
Call.
Papa
Uh-oh.
Giorgio, he's been called. Oh, there's going to be trouble.
The quick call and the big bet would signal that ace-8 is beaten, is it?
He's obviously right.
It isn't badly. Clayton dominating with the ace-9, and this could be the end of the road for the Midlands player.
Well, Papa Giorgio hasn't really done anything wrong there, putting it all in with an ace. He can find himself unlucky to find another ace. 2 hearts. 2 more hearts would be helpful.
Yeah, the problem is those low cards reduce the chance of a split pot. And Papa Giorgio will really need to hit that 8 now. Actually, a deuce or 3 now will get him out of it. That'll be a splitter. Any deuce, any 3 for the split, any 8 for the win. And the 9 plays.
Hold on. Hold on.
Papa Giorgio is out. Well, inches only count in horseshoes and battle axes. And